Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to some and good morning to others. If you're joining us via the recording, my name is Brian Louis. I'm always so happy, so grateful, so excited about everything IMMERI. Oh my goodness, my friends. I've had such an amazing day today. Looking into the future of what we have. Oh my goodness, there are so many people that are involved in different things and they wish they had this environment. They wish they had our amazing products. I was talking to one of our members who just loves our product. My goodness, we have so much to be grateful for here at IMMERI. And the thing is that we have an opportunity here to not just keep it to ourselves, but to share it with as many people as possible. This is why I'm so very elated that we will be going to the next stage of having our live events. Oh my goodness, my friends, I just can't wait. I'm sure that you could hear it in my voice. I just can't wait. I know what it feels like to be in a room that's electrified with people that are involved in something that they know is good, that feels right, and moves people forward. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. And so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I just can't wait for tonight's presenter. This is Startup and Strive. This is where we come every single Monday and we learn. We take some time to learn about our company. We take some time to learn about our products. We take some time to learn about our leadership and our community. And so tonight, it is my privilege, my honor, and my pleasure to introduce one of our influencers, Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh. Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh just has that energy. She has that positive, beautiful energy that you just want her around you all the time. You know, I felt it the very first time that I spoke to Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh, and I'm sure that in tonight's presentation, you too will get a feeling that you are involved in a company, involved in an enterprise that has the right people, the right leadership, the right vision. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me now introduce to some and reintroduce up to others our amazing Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh. Donna, it's over to you. Go ahead and unmute, Donna. We're not hearing you.
Well, you know what is happening. I'm excited. Listen, good
Awesome.
evening to everyone. Good morning, wherever you are in the world, all around the world that's listening to our voice, that is here sitting and wanting to know more. My daughter said to me, leave the back door open so I can come in and not disturb your presentation. She came home. She is here. And I'm calling my granddaughter, open the back door, open the back door for your mother. She came already. And you see, my mic was on mute, but I'm here. You know what is exciting about this? When I listen to Mr. Louis' voice, it's like, wow. If you missed that wow, well, listen, you're in for a treat this evening. As we begin this program, as we begin this presentation, it comes from the heart of someone who saw this business, looked at it, and said, hey, I have friends who need help in this, and I need it. What more can you ask? As I explain and I share with you on our members orientation, let's go forward and let's learn a bit more. Myself, I'm learning too, continuing to learn, because this business has not stood still. It did not stand still. I thought, well, okay, every week we'll have a presentation and blah, blah. But no, Mr. Louis has a vision from the Lord and he is presenting to us a business. And he's not just presenting it, he's getting into the heart of the business. He's sharing his heart with us. He is doing things to make people recognize this business. You see, our vision says we endeavor to be the pride as one of the foremost achievers of the world's direct selling industry. You know, many people will ask you when you introduce them to the business, they may say to you, I don't like selling, but we sell every day. We sell for others. Because on your job, you sell for others. If you have on a Payless shoe or a shoe from some fancy store and someone said, whoa, I love your shoes, you're going to sell for that company. So you do sell. Whether you like to do it or not, you do. Because you get very excited about saying what you like and what you don't like, and people listen. So we, as a company, endeavor to be the pride as one of the foremost achievers of the world's direct selling industry. And I say that with pride because we have leaders. I listened to Mr. Lau Changwan, and let me tell you this. He was very casual, very comfortable. He's the chairman and CEO of this business. Before I go into all his little degrees, which I will share with you, what he did was tell us what caused this business to become, where his heart was, how he felt for women. And when I listened to him, that just reinforced even more the type of business I was in. You see, Mr. Lau Changwan, he's our chairman and CEO. He has a Bachelor of Law from 1993. He went to Burnell University in West London. He's been unmute myself. Right. Okay. We had to mute a little bit there. Right. So, Mr. Lau Changwan, I don't know where you heard me from, but you're going to hear it. He's the chairman and CEO of IMMERI. He did the Bachelor of Law in 1993. He became in the direct selling industry since 1994 with more than 25 years of experience. Now, this man didn't need to do this. There was no need. He was well educated. He had honors. I mean, he could do anything he wanted to do, but he decided he wanted to help. He wanted to help women with problems. He wanted to say, happy wife, happy life. He wanted to help men. He wanted to help families on the whole. Because when you're good, your family get the best of you. In his business career, he was appointed as business development manager, general manager, chief marketing officer, chief operating officer, and consultant in various direct selling companies in China, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and other countries. A leader with expertise and operation management strategy, planning, financial management, market development, product development, sales, and public relationship. This is a man of integrity, a man who is here to say, I care for you. I want to make your life a better life. But he's not alone. Mr. Lau Changwan, who's the chairman and CEO, is joined by Mr. Tan Kan Fu. These are friends. These are men who have sat down. He's our group executive senior vice president. These are men who sit together and don't just say, all right, well, we give them that, that's okay. No, they continue to explore. They continue to develop. They continue to bring to the world better health. Mr. Tan Kam Fu has the master's degree in business admin, graduated from Southern California University. He's been involved, listen to this, in the direct selling industry for 30 years. He participated in market planning, coordination, implementation, and evaluation of marketing activities. Well, listen, when you're in a business and you see your leaders not just carrying qualifications, but carrying heart. Because when these men talk, they don't just talk about a business, they talk about the people in the business. And that is what I love. You see, Mr. Tam Kan Fu is an expertise in planning, developing, and implementing marketing strategies and directions for the company, executing enhanced approach. So he makes our companies look good. He has strategies coming out there that will put us outside there where people will see us, together with we sharing and telling with them. So he's developed new market development plans and strategies for the Southeast Asia region. This is another leader. And we have a third leader. Now, this other leader is our Group Executive Vice President, President of IMMERI International Markets, Mr. Yap Wayen. And when you notice where he went to university and the year he went to university, you know that he is good friends with Mr. Lau Chang Wan. Certificate of Legal Practice, another lawyer. University of Malaya, Malaysia. He started his career at law firms, financial institutions, and IT companies. My question is, why did he join the direct selling industry in 2002? There has to be something in this market that he saw. He specializes in market development, strategies, synergizing compensation plan, products, and training. Successfully brought direct selling companies to over 30 countries worldwide. Has held the position of Chief Information Officer, Chief Operating Officer, and Chief Executive Officer in direct selling companies for over a decade. Actively participated at Direct Selling Association meetings and forum, international speaker and motivator. That's Mr. Yap Wayen. He is our third leader, the third vice president. We have our CEO, but we have another leader. And I cannot continue unless I mention Mr. Brian Louis and his wife, his darling wife. But Mr. Louis has the heart. He is the person that keeps me going along with some others. But Mr. Louis has the heart for this business. He has the heart for us in the business. He gives us support. He has our back. Sometimes I tell myself, how do you make out? He is in this business. He has the experience in direct selling. He has the experience in motivation. They invited him out of Trinidad to take him, to carry him, to train leaders in Africa. And I mean to say, these people recognize the value. So I and the others in this community are going to recognize Mr. Louis, and we give him a round of applause. He is a really powerful leader. And we continue. We have leaders who make this business powerful. And our mission is to bring happiness to ourselves and our family. You know how? Because we have healthy products. And they are not just healthy products, but they make you healthier. Financial freedom. My God, what does that mean to some of us? A young lady said to me, I don't want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. But in order to be comfortable, you have to have money. To pay those bills, you have to have money. So financial freedom says a lot. It is a necessity. It is no longer if I want to. It is a need. When you walk into the supermarket and you see the prices of things, you don't feel it's a need. When every week things are going up, you want to know what's happening here. I'm in a balloon. Every time you go to the grocery, our mission is to also have continuous growth, because if you never failed, it is because you never tried anything new. You must grow, you must learn more about the world around you, and most importantly, you must give back to society. And through this business, I and many of us in this group, in this community, in our IMMERI community, can give back to society, help others. And this is why I came, because when I looked at this, I said, wow, I could help my friends and I could help me. Just imagine telling your friends what is happening to you through your experience, because you know they have a need just like you did. I think that's great. That's a wonderful mission. You see, we were birthed in 2016. When I looked back in IMMERI history and I saw what happened, and when we listened to our CEO, I remember him talking about where they started. They came together as friends and, they discussed doing things to help women become better. And it started in China. It moved from 2016 in China to 2017. They went to Malaysia. Now, this is building. This is potential at its best. Because just imagine, I started in 2016 a business, and I'm introducing health products. But I said, look, I'll just keep it in a little warehouse, a little office, and that's it. No. From 2016, these men saw the potential to build this business and to help others. From Malaysia, they left and they went in 2018 to Ghana. Are you seeing the offices? Are you seeing the sides of the offices? Not a hole in the wall. In Ghana, look at the beauty. Look at it. And people are getting to know more and more about IMMERI as they spread. So they moved from 2018 to 2019. And where did they go? They went to Nigeria. Look at the building. We are a growing company. I am sure as we continue to grow, I am going to see more increase and more potential in this awesome business. And you will too. So in 2019, we are in Nigeria, and in 2021, the Philippines, IMMERI Olive, look at it. Look at it. And they're talking about North Africa and the Caribbean. Hello, Trinidad. We are the open door to the Western Hemisphere. That says a lot. I didn't understand it at first. And when my husband came and he listened, he said, "You never told me that." He said, "You never told me that." And I said, "Lord, we are in a good place." And there's our darling Mrs. Louis and some other people from Trinidad and other places around the world, the Middle East, and so on. We are a company that is here to tell you that we have potential beyond your imagination. Let's continue. My conscience is clear. You know why? When I joined this business, saying, well, I could help. But then what was more important to me, before I told my friends, I wanted to use the products to be sure that I was selling them something that I could stand behind and say, hey, this works. Hey, this is green, totally natural, as they have said. Hey, what they have said on those labels, what they have said on those bottles, what they have said on those adverts, it's true, it's real, it's high quality products. And what they have said is the truth. You are going to hear a bit about the products, and you're going to understand why those products are existing and doing as it's promised. I have them on my counter, I have them in my cupboard. This is Virgin, a patent certificate. Look at it. That means to say, nobody can come and touch this and make it and say it's theirs. It's ours. This is our flagship product. This helps women in so many ways. When you use Virgin, and I have, you get a cleaner, fresher scent. Listen, it tightens, it heals, it does things for you that you cannot believe. Virgin, it helps from the young to the mature. To the mature. Virgin. We continue with our products as we share with you anti-aging products in the world. Adwell, I take it in the morning and in the evening. Listen, you ever getting problems? A friend came to me recently and she said, "Oh gosh, I'm bloated. I have so much issues with my stomach." I said, "Listen, Adwell is the best thing." I gave her some samples and she came back and she said, "I want to try it. I want to go more." I'm waiting, giving her a little week too. And I'm going back because I know she's going to have a good testimony about this product because I use this. It is good. We eat all kind of nonsense. And that is where diseases start, in your gut, where you put all kind of nonsense. But Adwell, which is additional wellness, that's the full length. Adwell, which is additional wellness, says to you, I'm here. So I don't mean go and eat any old thing, but it says to you, I'm here. So it has your stomach feeling good. You feel better. Pure, listener, comfortable movement. And you listen to the anti-aging part. Well, I suppose while you're looking at me, I notice. Okay? So we have the best products in the world, and they didn't stop there. And they explore these products, not just, hey, look at product. They deeply investigate what it can do to make you better, what it can do to increase health, what it can do to make your family better, your husband, your wife, what it can do to make your niece better. I've heard some testimonies, and when I listen to it, I say, my God, this thing is something else, because they didn't forget the men when they have Ali Heart, the natural testosterone booster. It prevents osteoporosis in men. Listen, osteoporosis is a serious bone disease. If you fall and just hit your hip, you can break it, you know. It's like your bones brittle. It improves your liver function. Your liver is a detoxifier. What is a detoxifier? It removes poisons from your body. Doesn't that say something to you? If you are taking a product that does that, it cleans you up, it improves the liver. Watch me. Relieve stress. How many of us need to get a good night rest? Men, you worry about your family. A good man worries about his family and want to ensure that they are well. So Alihat says to you, I will help you to sleep. And when you get up in the morning, we go again. It increases muscle strength. It enhances energy and vitality. And of course, it improves male fertility. So when Mr. Johnson says to you, he's happy with his wife, you know why. Femtima, fem, woman. It's woman. I love this because let me tell you, I have my femtima 2 a day. He said his wife is not normal. You know, we women could be a bit abnormal at times because we take on so many things. You're trying to live life through this one. Take out care of your family. Make sure your husband all right. Okay, I had to go to work. I had to go down the road. I did. When you finish the hat you're wearing, listen, long time we say it's too big, it's not only too big, it's getting tight on your head. So Femteam is a natural anti-aging product for the modern day woman. And that is really important. It helps tighten and to lubricate. Now, happy wife, happy life, right? So you regain body strength because you know sometimes as you grow, you're not exercising, you're not doing the things you should do. And your body start to feel a little weak and thing. I'm very indisciplined with exercise, but I try still to stretch and do a little thing in between and stuff. But I starting back with my aquarobics in the pool and continuing with my discipline. I'm fighting back, you know, it's not going to keep me down. So regaining body strength, Femtima is helping me there. It reduces postmenopausal cardiovascular risk. So your heart is cushioned, it's being taken care of. It's being strengthened. I have a friend who has a heart problem. Listen, man, it's not an easy thing. It's a frightening thing. The other day, I mean to say, he got a heart attack and then he got 3 others. And then thank God they said, no, it was muscle spasm. We were so happy. But I thank God. I thank God that the Lord brought this to me. It protects your skin from UVB radiation and it maintains a healthy reproductive system. Young ladies, young men, mature men and mature women, I present Ali Hart and Femtima. Don't miss out. So we are going to look at board breaking plan. How does this business function? Because you know, you heard of the products, they make you healthy. You heard that the vision promised us, promised us financial freedom. And when you look in your back office, you're seeing the growth is happening as you share, as you build, as you tell others, as you follow the directions, as you follow the system. So let's share the broad breaking plan and how it works. It's simple and straightforward. IMMERI does what it says, and it is done immediately. As you do something that requires a payment, your back office has it. No hesitation. It's a fair payout. See, they talk about speed of return, and it is collaborative. So it's working with each other, it's working and helping each of us to become better, to become financially free. Introduction of starter package. Now we have the starter package. The starter package is that, you know, after COVID and even before COVID, because some people have been going through tough times. And if most of us could say we have faced it, we have touched it, it has touched us. And IMMERI said, wow, we can't continue just going ahead and not thinking, how would people be able to come into this? And they looked at it and they said, you know what? We're going to do a startup package, a package that says we care. We care for those who can't afford it. We care for you because we know once you get into this business, you are going to be able to see the benefit of the products and the benefit of this community and how the business side of it works. So they tell you, you have 500 points. That 500 points could give you a variety of packages, products to choose from. There's no board structure. You're like, wetting your toe, wetting your foot, that kind of thing. Guaranteed promotion, and this is what I like, guaranteed promotion to the classic board upon directly sponsoring 3 downlines. 3 persons of any membership type. So they could come in, associate, pre-associate, any membership type. Qualifications will be reserved if your downlines get promoted first to classic or associate board. So just imagine, I brought in someone and they all fired up and they're getting people. We come in at fired up. And sometimes along the way, and I like Mr. Louis when he tells us in our training, you will hear no's. You will hear plenty no's, but you continue. You continue to share because we believe that this can do for you exactly what it says. So hear what the company says. I brought in John, and John gone fired up, and he became a class associate. He went up to the board, boom. And I'm saying, oh gosh, well, John gone, so that is it for me. No, the company said, we will reserve your points. We will reserve that you are the person that sponsored and brought in John. So when John grows and you become next to John or you grow it after John, you are still going to get the benefits that they have promised. And I love that. Look at the classic package. You come with 1,000 points. So you choose products because the products have points. And you choose products. You have beautiful packaged products that you can get, that you could start to use and give out and tell people, hey, try this. I tried it. And I heard you complaining about a pain here. I heard you saying, listen, I need something to help my stomach, or I need something. I have an infection in my vagina. All those things. And we say, here what? You could try this. Look at it. Experience it. We have a board structure in the classic package and promotion bonus. So just imagine you come in the classic package and you start to get promotion. You're in a board structure, and you'll understand what the board structure is about in a short while because I'm going to share it with you. You will get automatic upgrade to associate board after the pre-elite associate cycle, and there's a cycle. Qualifications will be reserved if your downline gets promoted to associate board. They are thinking of you, and they want you to get whatever fair payout. Let me use what they said, fair payout. They want you're working, you're sharing, they want you to get your fair payout. When we leave the classic package and we decided, I came in with the agency package. You know why? I looked at it and I saw what it offered. And I say, you know what? I'm not going to go. I'm going to get straight into where this package is. And by grace of God and help of a friend, a very good family member, I was able to come in. 5,000 points. 5,000 points. I sat down and I understood with Mr. Louis how you could choose your products. And if you see me smiling from ear to ear as I went through, I said, okay, let us see if these products will do what they say. That was my honest thought, because remember, plenty people out there are selling things that don't do what it says. But my conscience is clear. This does what it says. I have testimonies from my friends, testimonies from my community, my own personal testimony. Because I experienced the feeling, the change. And I heard people who had problems and issues. I mean, when you hear the Joy and Jenny voice, you know that Flexis does what it says it promised. And you know Charlene, I know Charlene and Ralph experienced it as well. And I remember a night Mr. Louis sharing with me, he said, I took my Adwell after I ate so many hops bread and something. I can't remember what it was. But the thing about it is, it worked. This also comes with board structure and promotion bonus. We'll get automatic rank advance to executive and manager boards. You see, that automatic rank advance to executive and manager board tell me that you could head to financial freedom a little quicker. Okay? After the elite associate and elite executive cycles, let me read it over. We'll get automatic rank advance to executive and managers boards after the elite associate and elite executive cycles. Qualifications will be reserved if your downlines get promoted to associate board. I like that. It tells me that our leaders care. Our leaders really care. I believe that we could talk to them and they would listen because they are listening to what Mr. Louis is saying. They are listening to what we are saying as well. And that is important because when you're in a business, you need to know that you're in a community that cares, a community that cares about your happiness. So let's find out more. Now we have 3 by 3, 39 people. Sounds good. But what is this all about? I am A1. Let's just say, I'll use that as an example. And I went and I told 3 persons, B1, B2, and B3. But of course, I would have told more than 3 persons because remember, I think it's every 1 out of 10. So I would have shared with others. I would have talked to them. And don't tell me it's hard work. Hard work is working until you're 60 for 40 years and then retiring and getting not much. You know what I'm saying? This is where you're living, you're enjoying your life, and you're doing something about it for yourself and your family. That is not just hard work, that's smart work. When I share with I'm A1 and I share and I get B1, B2, and B3, and I tell them, listen, you have friends, you have family who have issues. Talk to them, share with them, and let them know that this business has potential to make you more healthy and more wealthy. People, life is a reality, you'd have to have a reality check. You need to do more for yourself and your family in this time. I am looking around. Are you seeing the many ideas that are being birthed in Trinidad and Tobago? A truck came in here recently where I live, and they're selling frozen meat on a driven van. People are coming up with ideas. Doubles now have saltfish, buljol, and smoke herring. People are coming up with different things because we are in this country. If it's one thing, they always talk about Trini. We are thinkers. Some of us think not in the right box, but we are thinkers. Okay? So B1 decide, okay, I'll do what you said, A1, and they shared with 3 persons, and then B2 shared with 3, and then B3 shared with 3, and so on. A2 did the same, and A3 did the same. Now, when you do this, you might tell yourself, what's happening here? I am making the world a healthier place and a better place and a wealthier place. And not only that, when you tell this to people, you share, and people out there, things are hard, you are helping others become. And you are being paid for helping them to become. You're seeing your friends healthier. That for me is a payment. And you're seeing them becoming wealthier. I think that's a good thought. Okay, so let's see what's next. This is the board. Remember, I kept talking about boards? So the board has a leader. Look at it. You're seeing 7 persons on top. And there are 8 empty spaces below. When I first went into this and I'm looking at it, and I am saying, hey, what this is about? What is this about? Now, when I shared 3 by 3 by 3, and I told them what to do, I was growing. So in growing and in sharing with them, I and my girlfriend were promoted to elite associate. A1, me, because I told A1 to come in, and we are promoted to elite associate. So the team leader is up there, right? The team leader. Okay? So you have persons next to you. Notice those little small numbers on top? That P sponsored 1 person, Q sponsored 2, R sponsored 1, and S hasn't sponsored any yet, but they're going to sponsor soon. T 2, and U, she's going to come and sponsor them. So there's a team leader. Now this is you. A is you. Just came into the business. I shared with you, or P shared with you, and we are here. What happens next? All right, let's look at it. You're so excited. You're hot off the pot. You sponsored A1, A2, A3. Boom. You did what was said. I told you what to do. You listened to Mr. Louis. You did the thing every day, being consistent, giving a certain time to this business. And this is what happened to you. You got your 3. Here what happened? It didn't stop there. Continuing, B1, B2, and B3 came in. And remember, we have people on top who are sponsoring people, so look at it. Now, this board needs one more person to break. C1 came in, and that's it. The board is full. So automatically, what is going to happen with this associate board, it is going to split. It looks at the people with the most persons. So A, that's you, you have 3, and A1 has 3. So the board is now going to split. So you and A1 was promoted to an elite associate. So this is A1, that's you, and A1. So look at it. They're seeing the 3 persons that you sponsored there. Are you seeing it? And then Q, the board split. Maybe the person you invited may not even come on your board, but they're there. They're going forward. They are working. And you're seeing what is happening. Look at people sharing with people. See what is happening. The board is building. You know why the board is building? The board is building because you are doing what is right. You are sharing this business with others. You are working for yourself. You are doing a business that is helping people and bringing you to a better place and your friends. You and A1, because of this board that filled, because of what happened, are promoted to executive. A2 and A3 are promoted to elite associate. Are you seeing A2 with 3 on top? And A3 here with 3 on top? Are you seeing that? I love how that is. Because if I work, the company says fair payout. So you and A1 are promoted to executives. And A2 and A3 are promoted to elite associate. It is a nice feeling. And Mr. Johnson, I know that. So let's look at some of the broad breaking rewards. When you're an associate, and I can tell you, I have living proof of this, you earn at least 490 US. 490 US, and we in Trinidad know to multiply by 6.8. We learned that so well that we learned how to multiply by 6.8. You become an executive. So remember, I showed you how you can become an executive. The least amount you earn is 4,900 US. Wait, I didn't stop there. I'm moving up. I seen money in my back office, money that I can use, money that I can spend, money that I can buy more products with. Hello, I am moving. So, manager, when I become a manager, 49,000 US. You have a calculator for that? Multiply that by 6.8 and tell me what you get, because wow, I really need to take my femtima so I can sleep tonight, right? So board breaking rewards are there for us in this community. So you see it there? Don't forget, you are also earning from retailing. I sell products to people because when I tell them how it makes me feel, when I hear them complaining about a pain here or my stomach and feeling good, I start to talk one time about you becoming part of a business. You could look at it in that way. Or if you don't want to, you want to test the waters for a little bit, I could sell it to you. And then I get paid if you come into the business and I sponsor you because you like the products and I tell you, listen, why don't you share that with your friends? Why don't you make it a business on the side that you can make money from? Don't you want a little extra? Don't you want to have something more going into your back office, into your account? Well, IMMERI can bring that to your table. Let's look at expose your business and your product. You want to know why I'm talking about that? That's your daily action plan. That is how A1 got 3 persons, by following this action plan. She or he exposed their business and their products. So they didn't sit down, they started to take it first like I did. I said, okay, this is feeling good. All right, I'm gonna try this now. And I kept ordering. I got a whole set in my first box because remember I had 5,000 points. And I said, all right, I have to try other things. And I did. What you do, and you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Otherwise, you will not get to the place you want to get to. So you expose your business and your products. You follow up with 4 prospects daily. You call, you talk to them. There's information that we can send to them that was given to us by Mr. Louis, by company, and we follow up with them. Don't let more than 48 hours pass. As a matter of fact, make it 24 because sometimes it's very difficult to get back onto those set people. But they must not define you. They must not be the reason why you do not do this daily action plan. And I am talking to myself as well because you will meet people who will say no. You will meet people who will say, I don't like to sell, I can't sell. You'll meet people who will tell you all sorts of things. But you know what you say? You remind yourself that when you fail is because you stop trying. You remind yourself that the KFC you have in the box that you often go to buy and eat, Colonel Sanders nearly gave up. If he had, you would have been crying because you wouldn't have no KFC. You understand? You look at the basketball players, and when you hear the story of Michael Jordan, you will know why you do this action plan. Michael Jordan, Colonel Sanders, this girl, the one who is Oprah. You know they told her she wasn't any good for television. She didn't have the voice for it. Well, if she had listened to them, you would have missed out on a good person there. So expose your business and your products. Follow up with 4 prospects daily. Expose your business and your products. Follow up with 4 prospects daily. Expose your business and your products. Follow up with 4 prospects daily. That is what we have to tell ourselves in the mirror. When we get up in the mornings, hey, who am I calling today? I have my list. Let me see who I have to play. Bam, and you follow up. So consistency is important. Do step 1 and step 2. Step 1, because they say out of every 10, you get 1. Out of every 10. But as people continue and you become more proficient at this, more efficient at it, you will see those numbers increasing. So let that be our daily action plan. After a month, because of following that daily action plan, you have shared with 104 persons. 104 persons. You can speak to more persons and people in a month, you can speak to them. Because 5%, 5 agencies, if you're speaking to about 5%, learn to increase your closing rate because you get more familiar with what you're presenting, what you're saying about your company. 15%, you could get 15 agencies. And 20%, 20 agencies. Hear what you're saying. I can't do that. Oh, good. How I go get it? No. Hear what you should say. Follow my daily action plan, and this is a possibility for me. And that is what we need to say to ourselves. Speak to more people in a month, increase your ratio. Learn to increase your closing rate by sharing with more people in a month and following what you are being told. And you will see what will happen in your back office. That is a promise. Don't forget to enjoy up to 30% retail profit from selling products. And when I go a little deeper, I will tell you something about that because I like that, because you getting paid when you repurchase as well. So you will see. So let's look at the board breakers. Associate executives and managers as low as USD. I like that USD in front there, ladies and gents. Do you like that USD in front? I love it. $54,425. That's just 3 by 3 by 3. Directors, when you become a director, you override on breakaways. So people join the company and they're getting benefits, profits, and all of that from it. You're getting commissions and different things. So you're building your roots. So what is happening as they come in, you are getting extras. And you know what I love? Ambassadors. Mr. Louis, I long to get to these places because your ambassador could leave a legacy. You know, it's leaving a legacy. When your children remember your name, that is leaving a legacy because many of them don't. Who was your grandfather? I don't know. John something. I ain't sure because he left nothing. But when I leave you something like this business and the growth continues, you're going to remember who I am. Donna Samlalsingh, my grandmother or my mother. And you're going to say, wow, mommy left me a legacy. She left me a business that really works. And that is awesome. It's the board breakers that do it. So let's all become board breakers. Repeat sales bonus. I was smiling at that because you know what I like? IMMERI looked at it and they said, let's give them something. Let's help these people who have seen the potential of this company and let's give them a little extra. So you have repeat sales bonus, 5%. Overriding per level once a month. Let me explain that to you. Startup, 5%. Every time you buy products, you repurchase products, you get a 5%. On your first level, that's you. And on your second level. So you have 3 on your second level. Look at that. Look at that. You're getting a 5% from everybody. When they buy products, you're getting a 5%. Company says we have to give you something because we know times are hard and we want to help make this business one of potential and financial growth for you. The classic, you get 5%. Your second level get 5%. Your third level get 5%. I'm not stopping. Fourth and fifth level, 5%. But at the fifth level, you see how much you're getting? I could sing the song Money, Money, Money. You know that song? But we didn't stop because we have startup and classic. And then we have agency. Listen, man. I'm so glad I came in with agency package because the potential for payment for financial freedom is closer. It is here for all of us. All of us can get there by doing our daily action plan. But the agency says 5% for you. Second level, 5% from them again. Third level. And listen, they're not taking money out of your pocket. This is what the company is paying. 5% third level. Fourth level. Listen, I stopped counting. I'm going to just tell you up to the 10th level. Look at the amount of people. You can't even count. You're getting 5% on that. Isn't that good? Isn't that something that you would like to be a part of at the side of your work or your other business? Isn't it something you would like to see where your friends are becoming financially free as well? Because some of these people in this group, in this team, are your friends and the friends of your friends. Wouldn't you like to know, hey, because I opened my mouth and I told them IMMERI is a company that with potential and a company that keeps its word. These people are here earning. You see, I said to myself this afternoon, and I think I mentioned it at the beginning, that you sell. People sell time. Because when you go to work, it's your time you're selling. So look at something here on this board. People and time equal effort. To succeed, for you to become a success, you need to put in time to get an effort to become a success. Look at it. I shared with you the 3 by 3 by 3, and you saw what that board could do. I'm showing you now the 4 by 4 by 4. Tell more people. The 5 by 5 by 5. Let them tell more people as well. The 6 by 6 by 6. Don't be afraid of what this can do. This is effort on that line going up. Put some effort in and some time, and you will become a success. Effort and time. You know, we put effort and time into other things that will not bring us a great value as this. I do that. I am guilty because my life is so busy. And then I say, no, have to make time for your daily action plan. I have my notebook. I put it down. Listen, you all don't know the history of some of the things that has happened to me, but I am not giving up. People will hear from my mouth, IMMERI, I'm in my business and I'm working. I say, have you heard of IMMERI? And I start to share because somebody is going to say yes. Somebody is going to say yes and understand the potential and the power of the business that I'm sharing. They'll realize how it could change their future. They will realize how it could make happy wife, happy life, happy home. So put in the effort and the time. Put it in, share with people. Let it become not just 3 by 3, but 4 by 4. Let it grow because you decided, I want better. I want more. And I want my friends to have that as well. The training cycle. I love this. You know what I'm saying? I love this. I thought this would be a business with its presentation about IMMERI products, which are excellent. No holds barred on that. So I say, okay, I'd listen to the meeting and see. Next thing I see, startup and strive. Next thing I see, business meeting. I said, what is going on here? This business is actually training you to be a better entrepreneur. It's teaching you things, bringing in people to talk to you. When I looked at the business opportunity presentation, that's where we begin. I say, okay, this business is interesting. All right, so that's certainly. Now, Mr. Louis has come up with member orientation program, which is here, which I think is an excellent, and I give my to you, Mr. Louis, because you know why? People need to know where they're at and how to operate where they're at. A lot of people join businesses. I have been in other businesses, and they don't even know what the business offers. They don't know what they could get from the business. As a matter of fact, they just say, but I spend my money and I don't even know what they are. This business opens your eyes to what is going on in the business. So you know, okay, they just shared with me the synergistic board. So wait, if I tell 3 persons, this is what can happen to me. Some people join a business and they don't know. They tell 5 persons that they don't know what happened in the back office. They didn't even know they have a back office. This business trained you to understand the business that you are in and the potential for financial freedom, for excellent health, for you to make it a better life for your family and your friends and yourself. Board breaking forum, another training. You have to understand how this business works to know how you earn the money. And the board breaking forum shares that with you. It shares that with you and it continues to build as it does the business startup. It teaches you how to start your business, how to manage it. Listen, I didn't understand everything when I came in and I'm still learning. But you know something, every time I learn something new, motivating you, empowering you. And that is the purpose of this training, to empower you. So you have the business startup and you understand how the business begins. You start up your classic, your agency, how it grows and how you can grow with it and become. You understand how the business functions. And then you say product mastery. You need to know that. You need to understand the products you are sharing with your family and your friends. You need to know what it does for them. You need to know where you could find the information. And listen, man, there is a lot of information about these products, telling you everything the product does and how to take it and when to take it. You understand? So you know exactly, all right, I could take Adwell before the meal, it removes clots and those kind of things. I could take it after the meal because it good. Listen, if you know the potential of these products, you join now, you know, you get friends to join right away. Read up on it because I have been doing some studies on it and I say, but wait, these products, the little things that we can share with you in the short time, is you need to go and dig deep because product mastery is really important for you and those who you share with. And you have growth center training. You have growth center training. So it causes you to grow and to become better, more enforced, more empowered. If you're going to the university, because we have university too, you will see that just, but you will be trained in so many areas about this business that you're in. And of course, Velocity Camp. Join us because this training cycle is needed by all of us. And listen, you would learn a lot, I tell you. So you see how the wheel, stay informed. I love that. Keep moving. You see that wheel how it's moving? It's telling you that you are moving in a business with great potential. Look at the other slide as we say, stay in touch, keep focused, stay connected. Because on Facebook, we have IMMERI Global Official. You thought we was just a little thing? No, Just how we move from China and to Malaysia and Nigeria, we coming up. We are opening the doors for you to be able to use these to share with your friends, to tell them where we are, because you have IMMERI Nigeria, IMMERI Olive. Look at it, right? You're seeing it there, IMMERI Olive Official. And you have the www IMMERI Growth University. When I went into that, if you see it, I say, wow, but this company not playing. They're serious about empowering us. And that is what I love. That is what I love. You see, you get paid in points, eh? Listen about when you go into the back office, you're seeing cash points. Now, bonus earned from after transferring 10%, right? So look at it, what happens. You withdraw cash. This is what you can do with your cash points. Convert to register points for new members, registration on new products, transfer to other members. These are the things you can do. So I remember when I went into my back office the first time with Mr. Louis, he showed me how I could take my points and how you could put it into the area in your back office where you'll be able to use it to purchase your products. You have registered points, converted points from cash points, top up points. Activate new member, so I could use it to activate a new member. Repeat order, I could buy orders to purchase products. Transfer to other members. Wow, like I have a credit card. You think it's a credit card, and usually we are talking here, right? For new members, first purchase, that's where my points come from, my purchase points, my first purchase, my 5,000 points. You have reserved points, right, from leadership bonus. If the direct sponsor downline's tank is higher than upline, points will be reserved. And we kept talking about that reserve. You won't understand everything now, but as you keep going through and learning through your back office and being trained, we will get to a place where we'll be powerhouses to share this company. Travel points, sweet, sweet, sweet. You get that award. That is an award that you get. The director get it. So listen, is awarded 13,000 travel points, 2% from repeat sales on all class of registered members, 3% from director. Listen, same rank bonuses. Redeem company organized trip. When they have a trip, you are ready for them. And let's look at repeat sales retention points from 10% of bonus earned. Purchase product at discounted price. So this is all in your back office. If you haven't gone into your back office, go into your back office and you're going to see. And there are available videos in the training in the university to show you how to do this. And when I went into the back office there and I started to look at it, I said, wow, my cash points. Well, Mr. Brad Louis was getting some calls from me. Mr. Louis, explain this to me. What? And he was there. He was there to assist, to support me in every way as he is supporting each and every one of us. So this is IMMERI, the company that cares. IMMERI, and I like how they say IMMERI Metamorphosis, because we are growing into a company that will take you to a better place for your family. As Mr. Johnson said, his wife is now settled and she doesn't go off, mood balance. When Tima brings you mood balance, well, listen, happy wife, happy life. So I thank you for listening. I hope I have cleared up some thoughts in your head that you may not fully understand and you may have questions right now. So now is question and answer time. And I will not do this on my own. There's a gentleman, our leader, that I would like to invite, Mr. Brian Louis, to come in. So I want you to ask questions. Don't hold back. Ask any question so you can know how your business is functioning and how you should function. We agree? So, Mr. Louis, I would like to invite you to come in at this moment and join me as we look at questions and answers from our community. Thank you so much, sir.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh. That was an absolutely amazing, amazing presentation. I love, love, love how you shared from your heart. You shared your knowledge. You shared exactly, what it is that it means to be an Immerian, to understand the back office. And I love, one of the things that you would find with me is I'm always learning. I'm never in a mental space to tell myself that I know everything. And you said exactly the same. I am learning. You said it multiple times. I am learning. And it's such a beautiful thing to be that humble, to be able to say that you are learning in a training. This was an absolutely outstanding member orientation program. Thank you so much for your service, for all of our influencers. All of our influencers, they give of themselves, they give of their time, they give of their energy for all of these presentations. So I want to thank you so much. You did an absolutely amazing job. Thank you so much.
Mr. Louis, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my heart and the support and encouragement that you always give. I really appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Wow, and I appreciate you. I can't wait for our live events. The first question that I
Yeah.
have for you is, how do you feel about our live events? You're
Whoa.
getting ready.
Listen, I stopped the assistant CEO today. I said, listen, I'm not seeing Amanda and I need to find out. I changed the date and I told her she's okay by tomorrow. I am calling her tomorrow because we know the price and everything. I just need confirmation of our days and we can go
Wow, I
forward.
know. I just can't wait. That energy, oh my goodness, I can't wait
Yeah,
for our leadership summit. Of course, you will be there and all of our other influencers will be there, our elite
definitely.
associates and above. So if you're on this call
That's
and
it.
you're not an elite associate, do what you can because you still have some time. You still have some time to join us. We're going to be doing a little bit of training, some of the training that we learned from Mr. Tan Kam Fu, the training that we did in Nigeria and Ghana. That was actually configured by Mr. Tan Kam Fu, his 30 years of experience. And so there's one particular module that we're going to be doing that is really going to be impactful. And so I want to encourage all of our members that are on this call and on this call recording, if you're not yet an elite associate, become an elite associate before the 13th of August so that you'll be able to participate in our leadership summit. And so, I just can't wait. I can't wait. And then we're going to have our mega BOP. We're going to have a mega business opportunity presentation. We're going to make it a celebration. And we're just going to have a wonderful time as we launch into our live events in a major way. And I want to thank you, Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh, for helping us to secure the venue so that we will be able to have a consistent location for our presentations. And I could just see us now growing into the 10,000 stratosphere. In my very first company, I had a team of 30,000 people worldwide. So I know that we could get to 10,000, and that means financial independence for all of the people that contributed to that number. And so again, I want to thank you so much. This was awesome.
Welcome, sir. Welcome. So are there any questions?
Well, I'm seeing
We have the answer.
one hand up. I'm seeing Linda Emmanuel's hand is up. So Linda, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Go ahead and unmute and please share. All right, let me do it again. All right, Linda, go ahead and unmute. Right, you're unmuted, Linda. Go ahead.
Hi, good night, everyone.
Good night, Linda. How you going?
Okay. I'm fine, thank you, Donna.
Great.
I must say thank you for your explanation of the synergistic board breaking. I understand it very well, but I have a sort of medical question, so it may have to go back to somebody medical. It is that Femtima is a great product. I have been using it for the past 2 months, and it has been keeping me balanced and just good. But what I am looking at is that the Femtima, which is the woman product, it has estrogen in the two sets of things. They talk about estrogen, but they don't talk about progesterone. My question is, does a woman needing that progesterone boost to balance her off? Is it that she can use Alihat ever so often with the Femtima, or is it that it is not advised to so do?
Mr. Louis, may I answer that?
Yeah,
And you can fill in
sure.
what I've left out, because I remember a video where we had that discussed. And Ali
Yes.
Heart can be used by us women as well. Because I asked the question, because remember it has osteoporosis, it prevents that in men and all of that. And I asked the question, can we women do it? Because how can it impact on us as well? And the person from abroad said, yes, you can use Ali Heart as well as women. Am I correct, Mr. Louis?
Yes, you remember correctly, Donna.
Yes, because
Wow, that was,
it was
yes,
my interest.
we had a
Thank
training
you,
with
Donna.
with
Thank you.
Dr.
Welcome.
Khan.
That's
Yes,
right.
Dr. Khan Kokming, and he cleared that up. He said, yes, what the Femtima will do is it has phytoestrogen,
Thank you,
plant-based
Esther.
estrogen. And so it helps in particular with estrogen, because many women, they would have either estrogen deficiency, or they would produce a lot of estrogen. So it helps to balance out the estrogen levels. And yes, you can get the testosterone, because there is a minimal amount of testosterone that is in most women. And so he suggested that, yes, it's okay for us to use the Ali Heart as well. But in particular for women, it's more, the issue is usually a deficiency in estrogen. And so the
That's right.
phytoestrogen helps there. Okay?
You know, I have had a personal experience with that, and this is why Femtima appealed to me so much, as well as Adwell. I used all. But the thing about it is, what happened when I was having my son, my estrogen went crazy. And if you see me, I was in hives all over. When I walked into a place, people looking at me like, what is this? And I am just saying, God, I'm having a boy, you're going to take care of me, you're going to take me through. And I didn't understand until then the powerful impact of an imbalance of estrogen could have on your body. And I'm taking my Femtima right now. Listen, man, I've gone through 5 bottles and I am taking it
Woo!
and feeling, yeah. And listen, I kept the bottles, because they're in my cupboard. I'm on the fifth one now. I'm on the fifth one now, and I have the bottles in the
Wow.
cupboard. So people will see I'm very serious about this. And my Adwell is there, and I'm taking my Adwell. I'm taking it because, listen, the saddest thing to say, if I shoulda or if I coulda, you don't want to do that in this time with your health, because you realize some people have left too early. So you have to make sure and do what is right for your body, and ask questions like Linda. Find out what you need to do, and if you can do so and so, because the products are here. It's right available for you, right? Like
Wow.
how Jenny shared Flexies and it was abroad. I mean, they say she impacted me so much. When I saw that, I said, I'm going to try this thing, because she had a life experience of it. And then I had a friend who took it and she gave it to her husband, and the husband now has no back pain. So, hello. Hello. Come
Wow,
on,
that was
people. Any questions?
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Even like with, just as with you, Donna, I use the Alihat. I know how I feel. I know how I could see the effect of Femtima on Alicia. I could
Yes.
literally tell, whenever there's that hormonal imbalance, her mood is the
Mm-hmm.
same, but I would see it on her skin. Sometimes I would see it, in the way that she would wake up. So I know that our products are working,
That's
tremendously.
right. That's right.
It's just a matter of us having the platform. That's another reason why I'm so
That's right.
excited for our live events. You see, the live events give people the confidence that they can come and they can have people exposed in a way and in an environment that allows them to receive the benefits of the products. So, it's really, really for us to share our own testimonies. It's
That's
really,
right.
that's all it is that we have to do. So Donna, share with us a little bit in terms of your journey in IMMERI, because
Okay.
while we wait for anybody else
To
to
ask a
raise their
question.
hand.
You know why I laughed just now? I just realized, and this is no joke, I just realized my husband and I are having some beautiful days. When I say beautiful, no arguments. When he upset about something, I'm like, it's very calm. As I'm embracing God's joy and God's peace. And I now realize, after all those bottles of Emtima, look at the results. My husband doesn't even realize I am. I just realized it. I mean, I'm taking it and I know I'm taking it. I know what it is doing. But I am telling someone, these days are so nice. I'm so relaxed. I'm, you know something? To be at peace and to actually say that I'm happy is something that people need to do. It is something you need to recognize. Many of us complain. Oh God, I like this, that, did it. But how many of us has just taken the time to sit back and say, you know something? I'm happy. I may not be where I want to be yet. I continue to work, but even in that, I have joy and I have peace. It's a place we need to reach. And when you tell others about this business, let them know that these products are real. I started in this business looking at the products, saying I want to help my friends, and I am doing that. Not everybody says yes, but that's okay. It's helping me. It's helping me. And when I realized everything I used from the Virginia, our flagship product, the Adwell, listen, the Femtima, my husband used the Ali Heart. Well, I know it have products that we use that they won't have anymore, but I even used the facial products, which I told Mr. Louis, it shouldn't be hush me, it should be tell everybody. Okay, because it is really excellent. And I'm sure Mona would agree with me on that. Do you have, and I'm asking this now as an educator, is there anything, and no question is a stupid question. Every question deserves an answer. I don't care what it is. Is there something that you need to know that you want to ask before we close this evening? And Jenny is saying Hushmi is excellent to everyone as well. Anyone else would like to ask a question? If you don't want to voice it, put it in the chat box and we'll answer you. Put it in the chat box. I'm gonna, right? Yes,
Wait a
Mona is
minute.
agreeing with me as well. Yeah, put it in the chat box. And let's see what you want to ask, if you want to ask anything.
Well, I always say, Mrs. Samlalsingh, it's either you did a really, really good job or you did a really
Yes,
terrible job. But I know
that's
that you
right.
did an amazing, amazing job. So I guess that tonight for
We did a
tonight
good job.
we did a great, great, great job. Wow. Well, I want to thank you so much, Mrs. Samlalsingh, again for sharing so much value on tonight's member orientation program. And this is the reason why we're now opening and expanding to having our influencers now sharing the trainings, doing more of the MOPs, doing more of the BOPs, because all of you bring so much value to this community. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we will grow into over 100,000 people throughout this world. Do you see that particular slide that shows you the progression going 10 layers deep, and you see this amazing crowd of people? That is going to be the reality for many of us here in Trinidad and Tobago. It will be. It's just a matter of time. And so, with all of this unfolding, all of the things that we're about to do, I'm just so excited because I can literally see the future based on what has already transpired, based on what all of you can see in Nigeria and Ghana. You can see it. Imagine what will unfold for us here coming out of Trinidad and Tobago, getting into these major markets of the world. And so with leadership like you, Mrs. Samlalsingh, and all of our influencers, the future is just so bright and so amazing. And so again, I want to thank you for a wonderful, wonderful member orientation program. And so if there are no other questions, I'm seeing a lot of kudos. I'm seeing fantastic job
But no
from
questions.
Mrs. Johnson. Mona said you did an amazing job, awesome presentation from Linda Emmanuel, and I'm sure all of the others seeing lots and lots of kudos. And again, from me, kudos to you, congratulations, and thank you so much for tonight's member orientation program.
And my thanks to all of you in my community, my new family, friends, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a blessed night.
Have a wonderful night, everyone. See you tomorrow night for Infinite Impact. We're going to have another one of our influencers come and share from their heart. Don't just come alone. Invite people. You know, I have been inviting. There's a gentleman, my fingers are crossed that he will be joining us at Agency, a major leader in the industry for many years. And he just loves IMMERI. So don't just share, don't just come yourself. Follow the daily action plan and invite people to come and take a look at what we have here at IMMERI. And so thank you on behalf of Mrs. Donna Samlalsingh, our presenter tonight. My name is Brian Louis, and I want every single person to have an amazing night tonight, and see you tomorrow for Infinite Impact. Have a wonderful night. Good night.